All right. As I said before, many ways to skin this cat. We're not going to do the many ways. We're going to do the way that I have optimized. There's no significant skips on this map. It's just methodical tracking and map rotation, so you don't have to backtrack nearly as much. The only skip that we're going to do is getting the secret key without killing the two mancubi that are underneath of it. If you fail to jump, you can just kill them. It's pretty quick to kill them. However, it is faster just to go jump up and grab the key and ignore them. So we'll just get right into it. Do a death plane here. It spawns you a little further up, so you don't have to do as much running.
The creep ship hasn't moved outside the combat zone.
Energy production is down because of the war. This is his district. Khan would have him executed if he left.
Weaponry deployed.
Defensive turrets took some damage. Blair, we need time to repair them before we can clear a path for the lifeboat.
There are 4 more Hellgates.
You'll notice throughout this map, I'll switch the pulverizer to get a speed boost so I don't have to run as much. Tanks are just annoying. At this speed, they get to shoot off another shot when you bury them. So this is the skip I'm talking about for the key, okay? We're just gonna ignore those guys. I'll show you that jump again real quick, though. I'm gonna kill them all just so I have to deal with this. So the way to do the jump, that disappears when you kill the two mancubi, by the way. You can do the jump in 2 different ways. Oh my god. Go away, people. Okay. I do it from here. You can do it from down here as well. I just kind of look over here, and then I strafe jump with a coyote jump to get around the tree. The tree is your biggest obstacle in the way. You can also do it from down here. I like the higher ground more, because I seem to clip the tree more when I'm down here. It's just easier to do it this way. Anyway, so that's all done. We go back and do the Cornez fight for the ruby. And then we're gonna go take out our first turret. Keeping these guys alive so I get a speed boost. So if you shield charge from there, you ignore the tentacles that are in that room. And then if you need it while you're waiting for that to come up, there's a blueberry down here. Yes, I call it a blueberry. I got blamed for that before. I don't care. There's still blueberries. Giant blueberry, guys. Come on with a face. So while we're doing this mission, I'll go ahead and put all these up for you, just so you can see how I'm tracking these. I'm not going to use this upgrade shrine here. I'm going to wait until the last arena. There's another shrine before that arena with the 2 tanks in front of it. We're going to upgrade over there. This fight's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Get rid of the Mancubi support. Switch back to my Impaler. Clear out the soldier so the Cypher Demon spawns. And that's it. I do want to note, in this fight, after you kill the Cyber Demon, the only heavy units you need to kill to drop his shield to do damage to him are the 2 Hell Knights. You don't have to kill any of the imps. You can, just to create less chaos for you in the arena if you like. There is a Nightmare Imp that spawns right here, as you saw when I was sitting. This is why I stay in this corner, because he's got to walk up to me. So I just keep my distance from him and sit back here. Now, sometimes the leader will backpedal back to here, and if he does, I just stand over here. There's no difference.
Portal to get inside.
There will be a extra life up here if you need it. So I break this first, so that way by the time I'm done breaking the wall, this is already the gates up and I don't have to wait for it. And now we get the bowl. Lo and behold, I actually don't use the chain shot at all until I do the weapon mastery for it.
Cache located. Seek out additional stockpiles.
Alright, if you're cool, you can hit the shield boost in the ear. I'm gonna try, but I usually don't get it. Yeah, I didn't get it. I'm not cool enough. It's hard. All right, so after this, we're gonna get the rest of the gold, get another go chest, go fight the next vagary, and then go to the last arena, with the last leader arena, anyways. Backtrack for the codex here. Okay, so like I said, other guys will spec up into their gauntlet here. We're not going to do that. I'm not a fan of it, personally. I mean, yes, the gauntlet does a shit ton of damage if you can get the combination correctly, but the faltering state on some of the leaders that you're trying to use this on just doesn't stagger them fast enough for me, personally. So I'm going to spec into this. And I spec into this because it does additional damage to metal. Right, so I pretty much can shred leader armor with this. And this is the sole purpose of the flail's life, is just to break armor for me. That is it. The amount of armor it actually drops you is pretty insignificant. Until you get engulf, which I never upgrade. I mean, the amount of armor you get isn't worth it to me, personally, for the 2 rubies. So... And once the fight's over, we don't go through that. We backtrack for the rest of the gold here and the turret. Hello? Okay. Now, just keep in mind, if I ate 2 of those Hell Knight swipes on Nightmare, I'd be down to 1 shot. here, look in the corner, see the head, aim for the head. Don't need to go back that way. We backtrack back and we jump up on the wall. If you fail that jump, you can just come down here, climb up this, come back up onto the bridge, and then jump across. That's my backup if I don't get that jump the first try.
Hellgate eliminated.
The turrets are online. Get the transports ready to launch.
We're beginning to evacuate civilians now.
Now we just need a little bit of gold, the last ruby, and the last turret. Get him out of the way, and then we can focus this guy. Oh my lord. So there's your first wolf, second wolf, third wolf. Now you can get the ruby. After you pick up the ruby, it's going to spawn some soldiers and imps. We're just going to ignore them because we're going to use them for later. Also going to use these guys as well. Give them a second to turn around so I don't kill them. There we go.
The last cannon has been destroyed.
I killed too many of them, but that's okay. We got most of our speed boosts there. Just take it down. We got our speed boost. And we just run, and that's the end of the map. Before I leave, see all the missions are done, all the gold is picked up, and all the secrets are accounted for. But because I've done this routing so much, as long as this says 285 gold, I know that I hit everything. And that is everything. So that's my route, but you know, like I said, there's tons of ways to skin the cat. That's it for Siege Part 1, guys. I'll see you in the next video for Part 2.